Hey there, so do you know what is palindrome? Palindrome is the kind of thing that if we flip it, so it should be same, like L-A-V-E-L. So if it is same by flipping it, so then we will print true. Otherwise, just like hello, H-E-L-L-O, so O-L-L-E-H. So it doesn't flip, just we want it in a way. So then we will print false for it, and let's do that program in Java. Then you will understand that how palindrome works. Firstly, we are gonna do it with using while loop, uh, and then for loop. Okay then, and we will see the third trick as well. Firstly, let's see the while loop. So here I made a class of it, then method, our main method, and inside the main method, we will define a string. So let's define it. String s is equal to level. So level is true string. So we know that it is true, but our program doesn't know. So let's write a method for it, and this method will return a boolean value, a boolean true or false. So we are using two pointers inside it. So string str, and then so we took here a string. All right. So we have to initialize two variables. Integer left is equal to 0. So we are going to use two pointer approach over here. All right. So integer right would be on the s dot length position. Okay, s dot length. Here we took str, so we have to took s is so much simple as that. All right, and -1 because it should not be out of bound. It should not occur. Okay, we are using while loop here. We will see for using for loop as well. Firstly, left. Whenever if left is less than right, so then what we are gonna do, if we are gonna check. Okay, we are checking s s dot caret index left. So we are gonna check if uh, s dot caret index left is not equal to s dot caret index right. So what we are gonna do, we are gonna return false. It is just simple as that. If the the starting L is not equal to last L, so it is gonna print false. Otherwise, we are gonna we are gonna check is it palindrome or not. This condition, if it is false, so it will print false. Otherwise, it will print true. So let's do left plus plus, and then right minus minus. All right, so everything has done, and if it is true, so return true. All right, so it is just simple as that, and let's run it. Firstly, we have to call. We have made here static, so we don't need to create it object and all those stuff. So we can just use system.out.println, and we can directly call that method is palindrome or not, and let's pass yes here over here, and let's run it. Let's run it and then see whatever the output is. All right, our string is true and it is printing true over here. Let's see here using some um, HELLO. So then see, okay, it returns false. It is just simple as that. It is not that like rocket science. And let's see, let's explore it with using another loop, with using for loop. All right. So we this time we have used while loop. Okay, and right now let's see using for loop. For loop, if you are a for loop user, if you love it so much, so we can use it as well. In last video, we saw that how palindrome works, and how to flip it, and how check a character or a string is not palindrome or it is a palindrome. So this time um, we are gonna use for loop for it. While last time we are used for while loop. So let's use for loop over here. Um, let's we have to firstly we have to use two pointer approach. It is just simple as that. We are same using two pointer is palindrome. Okay, that name is gonna be too much lengthy. So all right. So in this we have to take already we have added here boolean. That means we are returning whatever the output is. It is into um, boolean format, true or false. So if this string is palindrome, so then we are gonna return true, otherwise false. It is just simple as that. So we have to take firstly let's initialize. Firstly, let's use for loop over here. Okay, for integer I is equal to 0, and when I is less than s dot length, so then I'll be plus plus. Okay, then we have uh, we are using for loop over here. So let's initialize the reverse uh, the string reverse. Okay, we are reversing it manually. Okay, reverse, and then let's initialize it. Just we can initialize the string like that. Okay, and in for loop what we are gonna do, so what we have done here, we are whatever the string is here, we have initialized it. So we have to um, store the character at index on reverse, and then we are gonna check the index value of the reverse string over here. And if like we are building reverse method manually over here, this is how you can build reverse method by yourself. And then it is just simple as that. We don't need to do anything. It is just simple. It is a little bit confusing if you look at while loop. So it is very simple. Okay, so then we have to return s dot equals. It is a method inside Java, so we can check the reverse method. Okay, the reverse method, here we have stored every element of our string. All right, every element of a string we have stored here, and then we are checking if this element, this strings element is equals to this string s, and if it is equals, so it is gonna return true, otherwise it is gonna return false. It's just simple as that. So let's run it. Oh, so it printed false, and it is right because our string is hello. So its uh, flipped string would be OLLEH. So it is wrong, right? It is false. So let's make here a string level. So levels flipped string would be level. So let's run it again and then see what the output comes. Oh, yeah, you can see that here it printed true. So it is just simple as that, and it has a third method as well. So let's explore third method as well, so then you will gain more experience into reversing strings. Yeah, it is kind of messy thing, but we have to do because we are programmers. All right, so in last video we have seen how can we check the string is palindrome or not with using for loop. So this time what we are gonna do, we are gonna check the string with using we are gonna check each and every strings characters index, and then we are gonna compare it, and if it is true, so then we are gonna return true. So it is kind of hard because while and for loop were easy, but you can explore this method as well. So we have to take here integer n is equal to here we have to s, so s dot length, and then we have to use for loop over here for integer I is equal to 0, when I is less than, why I took n here, because it is gonna be too much big, a for loop. So because of that I took over there. It's not that hard, okay? And n by 2. So we are gonna separate the string in between, all right? So and then I plus plus. We have to check if s dot character at index of I is not equal to is not equal to s dot character at index n minus 1 and then minus I. So what it is doing, let me tell you what it is doing. So it is checking s dot character at index. So firstly it will be on the first index. Let me zoom it. No. So let me tell you why, what is happening over here. So this is s dot character at index. So our character is on first stage L, okay, and then if it is not equal to s dot character at index n minus 1 minus I. So what is I over here? I is 0. So if I is gonna change, it will be increase 0 plus 1 plus 2. So it will be increased like that. It will not plus, but it will increase by 1 every time in every increment. All right. So we are gonna do array dot length. So if this contains length of, assume that if it is contain, yeah, it is containing 5 length. So array of length 5, and then here n represent 5, all right? Array dot length it is 5, and if it is minus 1, array dot length minus 1 minus the i's number. So if I is 0, so then 0, or I is 1, so then 1. So if we solve it, so 5 minus 1 is 4, alright? 4, and then minus I is 1, so then 3. So it is gonna check every value like that. If it is here, so it will check from here. If it is here, so it will check from here. So it is just simple as that. It is not that rocket science, alright? So we have implemented most important part of uh, this question. So let's return false over here if it is uh, if s dot character of index I is not equal to s dot character of index, this last index, all right? So then we are gonna return false. Otherwise here, after, we have to return otherwise we have to return true. So let's run it, and let's check it. Our program, we have whatever we have wrote, so it is right or wrong. So firstly we have to run it, as simple as that. Let's run it, and then you can see here it printed true. So it is true, all right? So let's take here hello. So we know that it is false. So let's check it is false or not. Alright, so we have done 3 examples of it. Firstly, we have checked what is palindrome. Then we have checked it true or false. And we, you know what? Before this video, I have uploaded 2 videos. Firstly, first video on while loop, then for loop, and then again for loop. So make sure like, share, and subscribe. And stay curious. Keep practicing.